So what is a payroll? A payroll is total amount of money paid to a list of employees, which include the tax, a deduction of tax, or deduction of other expenses or other money, depending on the organization. So it's the total of money that a list of employees receive for duration of work or being done. So it's normally the salary or the wages. So payroll is always the least. So when you have 10 people working for organization, so all of them may not be earning the same amount of money due to job grade. So in subsequent video we'll be talking about job grade. So but for now we are talking about payroll. All right, we have made some video. We have compiled some videos from other human resources expertise. Um, from our partners and from others. So I'll be showing you the video. So in this session, we'll be using Excel to calculate our payroll, how to calculate our payroll, how to structure your payroll. So don't forget that it include some elements such as the name of the employees, the working hours, the overtime. The overtime is usually the time you work for the organization outside the normal time. What do I mean by that? There are some work that requires that you work extra for the organization, maybe outside your normal hours of the day. So, for instance, you may be working for organization from for good to 12 hours, and maybe outside the organization, maybe or when it is not work day, you may also work for the organization. So all of this will be calculated. So the numbers of payment paid by hours is different from the number of overtime. So maybe if you work overtime, maybe for 1 hour, if it is overtime, it may be 10 naira. If it is normal, if it is your normal hours, it may be 20 naira. So, but what I'm trying to say is that organization pay for overtime depending on the organization. So all of this will be included in the video we want to show you. So, like I said, we have partnership with other human resources specialists, and we'll be showing you some of their videos, and so that you can learn. We have different software that we can use to prepare our payroll. But for now, I think what will be easy for you is to use Excel, and that's what we'll be using. So I believe you have your system. So let it take you through that. Just listen carefully and just follow the step. All right.
And how can you make a payroll, and with the help of this example you can understand what the elements are required in the payroll and how can you find out the net pay of any person. So we'll start our example, and here you can see the employee's name. We have selected the 5 employees and its pay and total number of hours, overtime, and total overtime hours, and how much gross he will pay this persons, and what the income tax. We have made 18% income tax to that salary and other deductibles if there are, and then net payable. So this is very simple function. How can we use? First, in the pay we will just give the value of the number of hour we pay, like to Matthew we will pay 250 per hour, and for Roger we will pay 300 per hour, for we will pay 625, 500, and then 875. This is the pay, number of pay per hour, and how much hours they have worked. He worked 160, 155, 162, 140, and 148. This is the number of total hours everybody has worked. And now overtime pay per hour we will give 1500, 1000, 2000, 1500, and 1200. This is the overtime per hour, and the overtime total number of overtimes he has done is 20, 30, 15, and the last one is 40. Now with the help of this 160 and per 250 hours and overtime 1500 per number of hour, then we have to just calculate the gross pay. And how can we calculate the gross pay? We have to just sum up the two combinations like equals to. First we have to make the bracket, then we will just calculate the first r, multiply the total number of hours, and then we just add on the again bracket the pay per hour multiply the total hour you work, and bracket close. You have to just press the enter. Now we got the total number of cross pay. You have to just drag it down. It will automatically implement on every other box. You have to just write comma so that it will be presentable to everyone. Now the income tax, how can we calculate the income tax? We have to deduct 18%. So how can you do? You have to just write equals to, and you have to select the first cell, then multiply, and for 18 you have to just write the 18 and then percentage symbol. It will automatically calculate in percentage. You have to just drag it down so you can find out how much percent the person has to pay the income tax. Now other deductibles, for Matthew there is no deduction, and for Roger there are 2000 and 1500 and 3000 and 218. This is the deductions which is made by the company. And now net pay is just very simple. You have to just write your gross, then subtract tax, then subtract the deductible amounts, then you have to just drag it down. This is the net pay. Now the company wants to know the total number of hours he pay or total number of pays, and you have to just write this sum, bracket open. You have to just select the cell and you have to just press the enter. So you will get the total number of hours worked, and you have to just drag it down. So it will give you the data of all the total number of like overtime, total number of overtimes in hours, and total number of cross pays. You have to just write here the inverted comma, and you have to just use the same format for everyone so that you can get the better understanding of it, how these functions work. And this is very easy payroll system for every organization. You can also make such type of payroll excel without any hurdle or without any different complicated formulas. If you face any confusion, you can write in our comment section. Thank you so much, and please subscribe our channel so that we can make further videos on it. Thank you.
All right, yeah, welcome. I believe you enjoyed that video. All right, now subsequently we'll be doing, or in our next video we'll be doing, we'll make a video on how to do what we call salary structure. So thank you once again. My name is Olutayo Hales, and it's good to have you click on the subscription button for more videos of for more video like you. God bless you. Thank you.